I can't believe our
Okay,
government
thank
is so
you. I'm
crooked.
going to call this meeting to order. It is 6:31. Would everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, up next we have visitors' comments for anything that is not on the agenda. If you're here for a visitor's comment, I just ask that you step to the mic and state your name and your address. Great, seeing none. There are no minutes to review tonight, and we will move on to old business. First, we have the rezoning of 2 parcels into highway business on Lawrence Street. That was supposed to come to a vote tonight before the council, but because we do not have a 2/3 quorum, we will not be taking this agenda item up until the January meeting. And the next old business we have is a revolving fund charge point vehicle charging fees, and this has to come to a vote. So we have already gone through all of the readings and the public hearings. And this is again just to apply or allow the town manager to apply a fee to the charging stations here at the town hall and at the library and at any other locations that we end up, erecting a electric vehicle charging station. Does anybody have any discussion on that?
I do. About the, what do they call that? My God, I had it right there. The road tax fee, is that gonna be included yet or down the road?
So
You know how they don't pay
It ain't never
any
gonna
of
happen. It
that?
ain't gonna happen. It's not part of their scheme, don't worry.
I think that
Is
was,
that
not
true?
a local decision.
Yeah.
That's something that has to happen
Right.
at the state level.
Okay,
Right, so what has to transpire is local people gotta get and call the real big wigs, and,
okay.
because otherwise, it's not in part of their master plan to,
They wanna make it easier for,
right. I mean, it's already
And
spending
Stein
your tax
vehicles.
dollars to build the charging places.
yeah.
all right, do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why is these are already funded and built with taxpayers' money.
No, they're not.
You're saying they are. But,
Phil, just really quick, because
okay, who funded it?
right off the top of my head, I don't have all that information with me. That
Okay,
was
so
not a
let's just
question
let
that
it
was
go,
asked.
but-
But the point is, these are installed in our town,
Right.
and the taxpayers of Palmer will start paying for them because we don't have any way to maintain them going forward.
Oh, they're ours now, that's right, I forgot.
Correct.
Okay.
So this is to create a
All
fee
right.
so the users will pay to maintain them going forward.
To us.
Okay,
So-
so I'm a yes now then. I'm sorry.
Well, I think you now have to do a reconsideration of the vote.
Right, have a reconsideration of the vote. I'll vote yes.
Okay.
But originally, they were built by someone else.
And they could be
No
funded by
cost.
National Grid. I mean, the point is, I
Yeah.
can get you that information. I just don't have.
I just know, anyways, move on.
Well, we can reconsider the vote and do a revote. So can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second again.
Okay, any more discussion?
Nope,
No.
good. I'll
All
behave
those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
for now.
we all accept that the users should pay for the electricity and the fees to maintain.
Right.
Yep. Okay. On to new business. We have Janice Fountain as the appointment to the Palmer Cultural Commission for 3 years. Is Janice here with us?
No.
No? Okay. And this is a town manager recommended appointment. So I will take a motion to accept the appointment.
I'll first it.
Okay.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Congratulations, Janice.
Our next appointment is Christopher Loud, appointment to the Zoning Board of Appeals for 3 years. Again, can I take a motion? Second?
Second.
Any discussion? No. All in favor? Aye.
Congratulations.
And we have our third appointment for the night is John Corcoran, an appointment to the License Commission. I believe this is the Liquor License Commission, right? Okay, and that is an appointment for 3 years as well. Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
In a second?
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. And now we are moving on to department head report with Linda St. Ange, our treasurer. Welcome.
Thank you.
So what do you have for us tonight?
Recently we did a borrowing for the sewer centrifuge and roof. It was decided that a ban would be put in place to begin with. Moody's,
Can you just maybe explain to them what a ban is?
a ban is a short-term borrowing. It's 1 year, for 1 year, and then you renew it. And according to what I recall, we can renew it for the next 10 years.
They stand for bond anticipation notes.
Right. Right. So Moody's is a credit reporting service for the municipalities, and they sent us a report that said the town's rating went from an A1 to an AA3. The factors that lead up to that is we are continue to reserve the liquidity and growth of the town. We improve economic growth relative to the nation and declining in long-term liabilities. The town, as long as I've been here, has been very conservative, and I credit that to the increase in the rating. So far, things have been going fine, so we should continue doing that. That's up to those that decide that.
Can I ask
to do
one
that.
question? Just for my own knowledge, the band, why is that more advantageous for the town to go for that than a different kind of loan, to redo it every year?
A
Just
bond-
to know.
A bond, so
A
like in
band or
comparison
whatever.
to a bond,
Yes.
it was less costly to establish it. There's a lot of research and a lot of factors that are involved in getting to the point where we have permission to borrow. So that was one consideration.
And it saves the town money to go that way. All right, thank you.
This was for the roof and the centrifuge, or just the centrifuge?
Both.
We also got a bond rating when we did the borrowing. So Moody's rates the entire town. That's the rating service we use for our general fund and all the ancillary accounts. So that got a rating increase. So that's good for the town. We're more credit trustworthy.
Cool.
But we also got our credit rated when we went out to borrow for the $5 million for the wastewater treatment plant. And for that service, we used a different rating agency, Standard & Poor. And for that, we received the highest rating that they issue for what they consider short-term debt.
Yeah.
So we received the SP1 rating for the $5 million borrowing on the wastewater treatment plant.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan.
So is there a timeline then on purchasing the centrifuge?
Yeah, well, that's what we're working on now. Is so we are doing the roof first because that's pretty straightforward. The centrifuge has to be custom built, so it has to be designed first for the size of the plant, and that's what the first step the tie-in bond is doing now, is right-sizing the buy order of the centrifuge. As I had put in my report, just going off the top of my head, right now with the belt filter press, we just dried about 227 tons. So 451,000 pounds. This is all poop, right? 227 tons of it. Wow. But remember, this is the current belt filter press, which is like maybe a third. Mm-hmm. So once we have the centrifuge, we're going to be looking at like numbers of 500 tons a month.
Wow. That's some
A
good
million,
fertilizer.
a million pounds.
A lot of kapusta.
I have a question related to that.
Sure.
And I can't remember the presentation. Did we factor in increase in rates to towns that we're processing for in that whole rate
Yes.
assessment over the 30 years?
Yes. Yep. Munson is the main town that we take in from. They will also have a financial contribution to the roof and the centrifuge.
Ah, okay.
They will end up paying for approximately 20% of it, or about $1 million.
Great. Does anybody have any other questions for Linda?
Good.
No? All right. Well, thank you for coming in.
Okay,
So good to see you.
thanks.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
We'll do whatever you like.
All right, moving on to the next agenda item. We have, does anybody have any other new business? Oh, wait, no, I skipped the resolution for the electrical work.
Right.
Okay. We have a resolution for electrical work, safety lights at Town Hall.
Yes, so this is, as you folks came in tonight, you'll notice that aside from the LED parking lot lights that are out there that are new and modern because they came at the police station, the lights to both entrances of all three entrances to this building were not illuminated. Mm-hmm. And I didn't notice that they were deficient until it started to get dark early. And it's absolutely a safety hazard. We got to fix it.
Yeah, were those the lights that used to be orange? I feel like they used to be orange.
Well, they used to be the low sodium, the
Yeah.
regular type of that, I guess, temperature light.
Okay.
But yeah, they are going to be LED going forward.
Okay.
So we're
good.
replacing what's out there with what we have in the rest of the lot, or are these
No,
different lights?
not the lots.
No,
The physical
just
building
the-
itself. So there's 6 decorative lights, right? Those are the big kind of egg-shaped ones that are outside each main entrance. And then there are a series of lights on the loading dock, and then both handicap ramps have to have certain lighting due to code. Some of that lighting was never even installed when they did their renovation of this building, so we
Which
have to.
is,
Fair enough.
I know it's not you, but it's like, really? Wow.
Well, either way, it's code required now, so we have to put it in.
Right. I agree. with
And
that.
that's what we're doing. We're basically making it. I mean, it's already dark and icy out there now.
Yes.
I am.
I know I slipped and fell.
Oh,
So how many
But
lights?
you landed on your head, so it's okay.
yeah. It'll be fine.
So how many lights covers the 11,215?
Oh, the number of lights?
I think it's 6. 6 exterior emergency
That's
light
enough, right?
fixtures, 3 at the handicap ramp at the rear of the
12,
building,
I think.
1 over each other entrance. So
Supply.
6.
Sorry.
6.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's
Controlled by internal photo eye.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that we
There-
need to make a new module to have the control of the lights. The one that we have now is non-functional.
So they're not going to go on,
They're going to be timed.
yeah, for when it gets dark out, like how my,
Well, right now, 4:30ish.
yeah. It's like my solar lights turn on when it gets dark and then they shut off when it gets light out. So this was the lowest of the 3 quotes.
Yeah. Some of the quotes, some of the folks never even answered us. So I think we only have 2 quotes.
That's the wonders of the procurement law. All right, Well,
Install new-
if nobody else has any questions, I would entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second, I guess.
Okay. Okay, any discussion? I don't have any questions.
No.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, let's get those lights.
So, yeah, it's just funny that they weren't done properly when the place was renovated and they read, original wire was cut during the other under.
Yeah, the loading dock is still Romex.
Yeah, just reading this thing, it says original wiring was cut during previous renovation. It's like, well, why wasn't? Well, the fourth line, whatever.
All right. So I don't think there's any other new business, so we will move on. Is there any subcommittee reports? We don't, the town manager, goals subcommittee was not able to meet in the past month, but we hopefully will meet this week, for the goals on the next agenda. Town managers report.
Thank you, Madam President.
Vice President.
So health, we're getting into the illness season. I have a bunch of people that are out sick at town hall. A lot of my colleagues do as well. The flu, all kinds of different things going around. So we have a flu clinic at the Palmer Public Library coming up on December 20th. This is for everybody sitting here, everybody sitting out there, everybody sitting at home. It's free. It's for the public. Please come out December 20th, starting from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. The library's, it's at the Palmer Public Library. That address is 1455 North Main Street. There's a website where you can pre-register, have your insurance card. Believe me, if you have none of those things, we're still going to vaccinate you.
Yeah, it says it right on the, you're talking about this here, right?
Yep.
It says it right on it. Anybody can walk in.
Yep, please. Hey, it's better to be healthy than to just know who you are. Townwide tree hazard survey. So a couple months back, the council had said that they wanted to more aggressively try to tackle the tree hazards around town. And so I've been working with the tree warden on that. And the tree warden has been working with all of the other partners that deal with trees. And has actually made huge progress with National Grid. National Grid is in progress abating 88 trees all at the same time. 83 of those trees are going to be removed, and 5 of them are going to be trimmed. I can publicize that list on the town's website if anybody is interested. But again, that's a huge amount of work that's going to be covered by National Grid. If you think about just even, $1,500 a tree, that's $100,000 plus worth of work.
Right, it says here that National Grid's paying for the removals at about $100,000 with the town matching.
Yeah, we have $100,000 that we're slowly abating other hazards as we find
It's
them.
not
as
that
well.
they're paying for everything, we're matching.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And then, as folks have noticed, the Pink House at 2002 Palmer Road was finally demolished on November 23rd. So we have a series of other code enforcement properties that we're working against. Probably the next one of top priority is 9 French Drive. I'll get you guys some more information about that as that comes along.
I don't see the River Street houses on here.
Oh, no, I didn't put those ones because we own those. So we're kind of doing those through a different avenue.
Okay. Then there's that one that's the corner of River Gates.
Yeah, I actually might have forgot to put that one because I had it under my 501 River Street one.
Yeah, they seem to expand every time I drive by.
I've noticed that. Noticed that. Working on it. They're never easy. Springfield Greater Services Christmas Luncheon will be Wednesday, December 14th from 11:30 to 12. Entertainment by Memory Lane at noon. This will be at the Palmer Senior Center. And that's all I have.
I'm assuming all the trucks passed their inspection, DPW, we're good to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Ryan? All right. Well, seeing none, we'll go to miscellaneous correspondence. Has anybody received anything? Nope. And counselors roundtable. I think there was some exciting things that one of our counselors was involved with.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the lighting of Palmer, Chrissy Smith, and the rest of the gang did a wonderful job. I attended, there was a load of people there. So much activity for the kids, and bang-up job.
A couple hundred people there, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was
think
a
more
lot.
than that. But,
Downtown?
you know, the whole night, you know,
Right.
they kept coming
Yeah, it
and
was
coming.
nice.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Phil? Do you have anything?
I'm gonna try and behave. It's Christmas, Merry Christmas and all of that.
Well, I think you were
Merry
involved
Christmas.
in a Christmas,
I was.
in a
Mr.
Christmas
Ryan,
related.
You're gonna be the other guy, the
put on
bad
the-
Santa.
The Krampus there. Yeah, I got to dress up as Krampus and watch the movie, scare people, have fun. It was good.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
It's about 50 people.
Yeah, it would have been nice for more people, but for the first time, it was cool. Seen the thing in the journal, and I say, I feel bad for Patience. It has in there Patience standing next to Krampus, and it's actually Andrew.
Oh, is it?
All right. Patience doesn't have a beard. It's like, really, folks?
Should put in an editor's note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was fun. And thanks to Ryan, he bought all these cups and stuff, and Andrew helped. It was good. I didn't really get to watch the movie that much, but
You were busy.
oh
You
yeah, I
were
was having
busy.
fun. I was having
Yeah,
fun.
we'll try to do this every year. Next year, December 5th falls on a Tuesday. We're trying to expand it into a Krampus run. That's what they really do in the folklore in Europe.
Right.
I
yeah,
can run. I
like
can
a-
definitely run. I'll
a
definitely
little parade or
I'll be
whatever
able
with
to
all
by then.
the people
Right.
dress up. And I actually did talk to the 13th World people, like, you know how we have the Christmas tree lighting is to promote the best Halloween lighting for the house, and, you know, charge them, say, $5 to enter, whatever, and the money goes back to the people that do it, and they would donate tickets, you know, to the park for the Halloween and stuff. You know, I think would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we definitely have to bring them closer to the downtown than.
Oh, they
Yeah.
are definitely,
They're pretty far out
They're-
there.
they're definitely psyched though, you know, they got a really good plan going on, and they're here to stay, and so it's cool, and I've had a blast. They already want me back for next year and stuff, and so, I don't know, we'll see. Other than that, Merry Christmas to everybody, and
Merry Christmas.
I gotta pick on, I mean, it's nice that we're giving shots and everything, but for me, where's the $75 gift card coming from? Who's,
It doesn't
you
come
know,
from the town.
why do you have, for me, it's why do you have to give somebody a gift card to get something, you know, it's like bribing them to, I don't know.
That's the American way.
You get a
There's
gift
a lot of
card?
Well,
research.
and I kind of know the answer is because
I'm
this
going.
area is supposedly low on vaccinated people, so it's to encourage them to get out there. Besides getting something that doesn't totally protect you and work like they say, they're going to give you some extra money just to get you there.
It's for
Other than
Christmas.
that, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and thanks for the putting on
Memories.
the movie, and hopefully, you know, we do that again, the parade and the movie, and have some food trucks and this and that, make it a really nice, fun time.
Awesome. I also went to Light Up Palmer with my fiance and our puppy, and we had a great time. There wasn't a lot to do for my dog, but he had a great time. He got to see Buck, the
that's
country
right,
bank
yeah.
mascot, and he got to see the fire trucks and whatnot. But we had a good time. It was so great to see everybody out there. Luckily, it was warm. It wasn't freezing cold. I remember the first year that they did Light Up Palmer, I was there, and it was like 10 degrees outside. So it was a major improvement from that weather-wise. But we always appreciate the work that, volunteers in the community do on their own time without, any kind of compensation other than a nice thank you. So I just hope everybody has some nice holidays, and that's all for me. How about you, Mark?
I want to thank Three Rivers Chambers for putting on their lighting with
That
Santa
was
Claus
nice,
and
too.
everything. That was a very good turnout. A lot of people. The craft fair seemed to be pretty packed. Want to put a thank you out to AMVETS for their Pearl Harbor Commemoration Day. That was a really nice little event they did. They're also working on a monthly veterans gathering outside of AMVETS. It's more of outreach for folks who just need a safe space, need somewhere to talk or just hang out. So more information will be coming out on that pretty soon.
Awesome.
Other than that, that's it.
Great. All right. We will not be going into executive session tonight, so we can have a full council to have that discussion. So seeing no other business, I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Bye.
Aye. Good night.
Good night.
That's almost like a